take away the strike, and give me back the channel. Number 6. Asterios enjoys whiff of little boy juice. Now this one is just a fucking joke. It's a video of my friend Asterios smelling a disgusting novelty Japanese perfume that is supposed to smell like a guy's asshole. And it makes him sick, and he runs out of the room to vomit. YouTube decided that this video was sexual content. I guess because we kept saying the perfume smelled like a boy's asshole. But the video contains no nudity, no humping, nothing sexual at all. Other than the words, "This perfume smells like a boy's asshole." So if you can get a strike for even mentioning a sexual thing, well, fuck. Game Grumps, I guess you had a good run, but there are literally hundreds of episodes where you talk about your dicks and wanting to fuck each other and all that jazz. YouTube, come on! It's a video of a guy smelling a funny perfume. You know the strike is unfair. I know it. Everybody watching at home knows it. Take away the strike and give me back the channel. Now I know what you're thinking. But Jungle Jimmy, even if all of Mumkey's strikes were unfair, he still should have known better. It's no surprise that they terminated him. Elliot Rodger content is way too edgy for YouTube. Oh, sweet summer child. If only you knew how bad things really were. Let me tell you why this is the most insidious shit of all time. Here on YouTube, 80% of the videos you upload automatically get demonetized. And the way to fix it is to request a manual review. YouTube swears that a manual review is when a real-life human being watches your video and decides whether or not it is appropriate for advertisers. And it turns out, according to YouTube's manual reviews, my Elliot Rodger videos were not only appropriate for YouTube, but they were also appropriate for monetization. They were appropriate for advertisers. YouTube was actively telling me on a video-by-video basis, yes, your Elliot Rodger videos are appropriate for YouTube, so much so that they deserve ad revenue. They were encouraging me to make these videos. But somehow, some way, these same exact videos that were manually reviewed and deemed appropriate over a year ago were suddenly so heinous and evil that they warranted 2 channel terminations in the same day. I had no way of knowing that these videos were inappropriate for YouTube because time and time again, YouTube was telling me that they were appropriate. If they had a guidelines change and no longer wanted those videos on their platform, then whatever. That's fine. But tell me about it, or just delete the videos. Don't give them strikes and terminate my career for it, you stupid, stupid motherfuckers! These emails are the most damning evidence I have. YouTube, you lose. You're wrong. Reinstate the channels. Chapter 2. Who Killed Elliot Rodger Rabbit? So it's very clear that this was a hit job against Mumkey. He broke no rules, they just wanted him dead, and they murdered him in cold blood. But why? And who? Over the last month, many people have speculated who might be behind this attack, and I just wanted to take a little bit of time examining a few of these theories. Theory number 1 comes from some drama I had back in late November. A friend of mine got drunk and tried to murder his girlfriend, but she was able to call me when the attack took place, and I made sure the police arrived to save her. However, Stockholm Syndrome was in full swing, and she was so distraught that the man she loved was locked up in jail that she decided to take it out on me. So she hopped into a Discord server, doxed my information, and started spreading disgusting lies about me, like that I have sex with my sister. Many people suggested to me that perhaps Lady Stockholm is behind the channel takedowns. Perhaps she organized a group of people to false flag my videos. But I don't buy it. Lady Stockholm does not have the mental capability to research whether or not I have a sister before spreading the malicious lie that I'm fucking one. so I highly doubt she has the mental capacity to pull off a hit like this. Plus, one of the videos was on private and had 0 views, so there's no possible way she could have false flagged it. The wife beater and Lady Stockholm are definitely emotionally perturbed and mentally ill, but they are not the culprits here. The next theory people brought forward was the PewDiePie ER controversy. Shortly before my channels were attacked, PewDiePie made a video recommending smaller YouTube channels, and he recommended ER, who oftentimes uses edgy humor related to race and Jews. The media attacked PewDiePie for promoting who they assumed was an authentic anti-Semite, and some people believe that YouTube panicked and wanted to start purging edgy content due to this controversy. And my channel was among the first to be targeted. I'm gonna be honest, this theory really doesn't make any sense to me. Elliot Rodger content is very different from making jokes about Jewish conspiracies. And even if this theory was accurate, why wouldn't they just delete ER's channel since he's the focus of the controversy and the one getting all the negative media attention? The timing of these events is, if anything, coincidental, and I highly doubt they're related in any way. And then there's the FBI theory. And unfortunately, this one makes the most sense. About a week before my channels were deleted, a man called into a podcast called The Dick Show, claiming to be a special agent. He told a story about how he went to a special agent seminar about the growing threat of incels. And apparently, during this seminar, the presenter showed segments of my video, Elliot Rodger's Epilogue, the very first video that got a strike during the attack.
Yeah, so it was basically a crime analyst conference where a bunch of analysts get together and they have a bunch of presenters who we exchange war stories, basically. And one woman gave a presentation that was entitled, like, A New Threat from Violent Radicals or something like that. But definitely the best citation she had was she played a clip from a Mumkey Jones video.
Oh my god!
Where he's pretending he worships Elliot Rodger. I think it was the one like the Elliot Rodger epilogue, where he talks about Saint Eliot's crusade
Against thoughts and roasties.
Yeah.
So Mumkey
Stacey's
Jones's
and roasties.
satire against Stacey's and roasties is part of an FBI crime analysis seminar.
This world we live in is twisted. There's no denying that. Women reject the sophisticated, nice guys like us,
He's got
and
like a
instead
dumb ad.
offer sex to the men who already have everything else going for them.
A bunch of ripped super chads and underwear models that he selected here.
Yeah, right.
And the other one was a Dove ad with a huge fat chick on it. One of the women of any size ads. You remember those? Fucking Mumkey.
So obviously, somebody at the FBI has their eye on me as an authentic, genuine, dangerous incel threat. And maybe they shared this information with YouTube, and YouTube promptly deleted all my channels without even thinking about it. This would explain why YouTube has straight up ignored the trusted flaggers who have been working to get my channels back, as well as all the other people who have contacted YouTube and Google on my behalf. These literal retards might actually believe that deleting my YouTube channels was some sort of matter of national security. In whatever case, you were mistaken. You're all retarded. The strikes are invalid, so reinstate the channels. Chapter 3, Resurrection. Mumkey Jones was wrongfully terminated from YouTube, and thus far, YouTube has made it clear that they'll never acknowledge or fix their mistake. So where do we go from here? How do we resurrect Mumkey Jones? Well, step 1 is a message to Susan herself. Susan, you murdered Mumkey Jones in cold blood. He did nothing wrong, and you executed him. We caught you. I just laid out all the evidence. But Susan, this is one of those rare circumstances where you can resurrect your murder victim, and it'll be no harm, no foul. Reinstate the channels, Susan. Bring back Mumkey Jones and Mumkey Jones 2. If you repent for your crime, all will be forgiven. But the chances of Susan or any of her goons actually paying attention to this video is very slim. So please, I beg of all of you watching at home, and I mean this wholeheartedly from the bottom of my little Jimmy heart, take this video, download it, and re-upload it to your YouTube channel. I don't care if you have 0 subscribers, I don't care if you have 80 billion. Re-upload the video, and I would prefer if you copied and pasted all the stuff in the description down below. They might be able to take me down, but they can't take all of us down. If we spread this video like the plague with millions of re-uploads, it'll spread the word like no other. YouTube wants to sweep me under the rug like nothing happened, like they didn't end a man's career for literally no reason. And I don't want to go gentle into that good night. They want to silence me, but if we all work together, we can let my voice be heard, and maybe, just maybe, YouTube will listen and reconsider their mistake. Come on, Susan! Literally everybody hates you! Take a look at the dislikes on the YouTube Rewind. Do this one small, simple thing that'll make people think you're not so bad after all. Of course, that's a long shot. So there are other ways I can continue to do my work. The first is my website, monkeyjones.tv. I've posted a bunch of my old work on there, and I'll continue to post all my new videos there in the future. You can also support me on Patreon, since now I can't make money from YouTube ad revenue. I also have a Twitch channel over at twitch.tv/monkeyjones where I do a lot of my usual shows, but now they're live. So go follow me there too. And finally, my girlfriend Sheepover has something she would like to show us.
Hey everybody, this is Sheepover, my girlfriend, and she said she had something she wanted to show us, and it looks like it's a YouTube channel called Jungle Jimmy. Now, Sheepover, is this your YouTube channel?
Yes.
Did you make this?
Yes.
Do you manage this YouTube channel?
Yes.
And you're the one with access to this channel.
Yeah.
Now, do I have access to this channel?
No.
Do I know the password to this channel?
Nope.
Do I have any way of getting on this YouTube channel called Jungle Jimmy?
No siree.
So it's 100% your channel that you own and operate and manage.
It's mine.
And it looks like what you're doing is just re-uploading videos from my website, monkeyjones.tv. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
So what you're saying is if people want to watch videos that I make on YouTube, they can on this channel called Jungle Jimmy that I do not own, operate, or manage. Is that right?
That's right.
Huh. That is very, very interesting. I guess people should go to the link in the description and subscribe. Is that about what you would say?
Yeah, I'd say that. Yeah!
Well, that's it, folks. I've done everything I can do. I listed specifically why all of my YouTube strikes were invalid, and I asked everyone to repost this video everywhere they can. It's out of my hands now. I'll never quit making content, even if they never give me my channels back. But I really, really hope they do. As sad as it may sound to some of the normies at home, my YouTube channel was my greatest accomplishment in life, and I feel like a piece of me has died along with it. But in the meantime, I'm still kicking. So go subscribe to monkeyjones.tv, go follow me on twitch.tv/monkeyjones, go subscribe to my patreon.com/monkeyjones, and most of all, subscribe to my girlfriend's new channel, Jungle Jimmy. All these links and more are down in the description below.